much excitement for this big game. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Caitlin. Yeah, about 14 hours ago now, the Dogs set foot here in L.A. and also TCU, who they're going to be playing on Monday night. TCU really excited with the team arrivals. They were all taking videos and pictures. They were dancing around and having a good time, whereas the Dogs, a lot more businesslike, as they've definitely been here before. Even if after they come off their razor-thin Peach Bowl win, they now look to finish off this year's season perfect at 15-0 here with another national title. You get the sense they're really confident, not fazed by the moment, and of course, as I said, have experience on this stage. They could become the first back-to-back national champion in the college football playoff era, the first to do it since 2012 when Alabama did it. Kirby Smart was actually on that staff, and he said yesterday there isn't much he can draw from that experience to help this team this year because so much is different. And even though the Dogs have literally been there and done that at this point, there is one big difference from last year's championship game in Indianapolis.
I think this team is constantly changing. It's not in a vacuum where we've just gone in stages. We've gotten better. We've improved. We've had play a lot of really good opponents, especially here at the end of the year. And you know, they've come a long way, and the young players have shown the most progress. Some of our younger players are starting to play better because I think they're at the end of year one. And we've also tried to manage fatigue as you go along, and it's important to manage your players' bodies. So I'm pleased with where they are, but the biggest test of all will be Monday.
One of those big differences Kirby Smart talked about was that it's actually a lot warmer here than in Indianapolis last year. You're looking at video of Darnell Washington, who was out of the Peach Bowl with an ankle injury last time out, but he looks like he's doing all right at the arrivals yesterday, and they are hopeful that he could play Monday night. So this will be the 5th time the Dogs and Frogs go at it. Georgia is 4-0 all-time against the Horned Frogs. The only 2 in-season meetings between the two schools played out in 1980, which is video you're seeing here from our Fox 5 archive. Georgia's most recent national championship before last season, obviously in 1980, and 1988 was the other time they played them in the regular season in Athens. The late great Vince Dooley was at the helm then. Buck Bellew threw 2 touchdown passes to fullback Ronnie Stewart in that 1980 contest, but more recently in 2016, Kirby Smart's first year, the Bulldogs won the Liberty Bowl against TCU 31-23. Back then, Sony Michel and Nick Chubb at the charge. And actually on both of these sidelines for TCU and Georgia, there's going to be an Australian punter on both sides. Cody Chafin's caught up with Georgia's punter from down under.
Well, as the Dogs get ready for TCU here at SoFi Stadium on Monday night, they'll be leaning on freshmen in some key spots. And one you may not think of, punter Brett Thorson from Melbourne, Australia, has stepped up for the Dogs this season. He says he's not only been getting used to SEC football, but the cultural change of Athens GA as well. It's been a year full of new for Brett Thorson. Yes, he stepped into the role of starting punter for the Georgia Bulldogs, but he had been training at a kicking academy in Australia to learn how to boom footballs. The freshman said the bigger adjustment, that's been living in America for the first time.
Probably the cultural stuff. I guess in Pro Kick Australia, they kind of warn us and teach us and educate us on all the stuff that's going to occur in the football world and what you'll experience. So definitely the culture stuff. They can't really prepare you for what living in the South is going to be like.
Lucky enough for Thorson, he's had a tour guide and a teammate who's become a great friend. Place kicker Jack Podlesny.
Also just like guiding me around and showing me Athens, showed me Sea Island and St. Simon's down there for 4th of July. So we spent a fair bit of time together and definitely helped me a lot.
The two were bonded on the field as well. Both play for a head coach in Kirby Smart who doesn't ignore his special teams. In fact, he knows exactly what he wants.
And he can judge that, like when he sees the ball at practice, like he's not just looking at numbers, like he sees the ball, where it ends up, like how high it's gone, did it turn over, did it like spiral clean. So he knows exactly what it's looking for, and that like also helps me that he has a good understanding of punt and the scheme and the importance of it. Like that's one of the main things I preach here is special teams matter at Georgia, and that also makes me feel confident because I know like there's pride on the teams and it's a good win.
Kirby Smart told us none of his coaches made any recruiting visits to Australia. He said they did all of that through Zoom. At SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, Cody Chafin's Fox 5 Sports.
I do think missing out on a free trip to Australia is a missed opportunity for the recruiting staff there. But thanks, Cody, for that story. You guys, I heard you talking about how the Horned Frogs, you weren't exactly sure what that mascot was. Fun fact, it's not actually a frog. It's a lizard from Texas.
Man, learn something new. And Kelly, I got to ask, I've never been to SoFi Stadium. I know it's a hybrid stadium, but with the chance for rain, are they worried that that's going to have impacts on the game?
Yeah, Kirby Smart actually talked about this yesterday. He talked about how, during the regular season, they don't get to do walkthroughs and practice in the stadiums that they play in before they play in them on Saturdays. Whereas this time, they're going to be able to see SoFi Stadium, kind of take it all in before this national championship game. So it gives them an advantage that maybe they wouldn't have had if it wasn't the national championship game. But I've never been to SoFi Stadium either for a game either. But I did hear when the Falcons played there earlier this year, it was really humid. So maybe.
Yeah. We'll see. It's also going to be cooler than what it should be.
Yeah.